And we're live. Hello, everyone. It has been a while. Nice to see everyone. Who we got? Hello, Chris from Comic Tropes. It's always nice to see you and nice to talk to you. Hello, another Chris, Christian Bricks from Denmark. Greetings, Denmark from the United States. Hello, Jumpin' General and the Figure Six Pack and Cyclonus and Chromius and Andrew, the guy so nice they named him twice. Hello, Tony Jackson, Beta Ray Bob. Hello, Big Gay Dave and Sergeant Slaughter Slaughterhouse. Sergeant Slaughter Slaughterhouse has a GoFundMe to get to Joe Fest next year, so make sure check out Sergeant Slaughter Slaughterhouse's channel for the link to that. Hello, Matt Rubin. Hello, Beach 76. Comic Tropes says hi, Hootie Coco. I gotta think of a quick. Hi there, Comic Tro. That's my new nickname I made up for you. Hello, Evgen and the Photo Viper. Nice to see you. Hello, Matt Edwards. Just to remind everybody that everybody in here is named either Chris or Matt. We've got a lot of Chris's or Matts. So hello, all the Chris's or Matts. Hi there, Anything Joe's and JK Siege. There is so much. Hello, Draws and Exploriso. Nice to see you. I'm really glad you like Cobra Convergence, the Figure Six Pack. I hope we can make next year even bigger. That's my goal. Hello, Joe Racondo. How do you do? And Sparkster. Nice to see you. Hello, Jeffrey Ball. Okay. You might notice that I am partially wearing my Timur cosplay. Because I just recorded a clip for Timur's 10th anniversary video. 10 years Timur has been doing Half the Battle, and I recorded a little something special that I will send to him for that video. And today he posted his favorite memories from those 10 years. And oh, thank you, Comic Tropes. Do you still have any costumes you've made? I like the Super Trooper one you made. I do. I have a box of costumes in a closet. It's like costumes and props, like the wigs, the stuff, the overalls that I got for, what was it, the Flak Viper? Yeah, I have a box of all that stuff. I should dig that box out. Hello, Woodman. Hello, Dale Santaford. Hello, Draws. Thank you, Draws. I know I've been slow. I have so much to address. Timur, make sure you check out Timur's video, his favorite moments from the last 10 years. I was a part of some of those moments, and that was really awesome. I'm really thrilled and proud to be part of them. So make sure you check out Timur's video, and his 10th anniversary video is coming up very soon. And I hope I hope I'm in it. You know, if my clip makes the cut, we'll see. Knock on wood. Hello, Josiah. How do you do? So, obviously, I'm a little behind on doing review videos. There's a reason for that. It's not bad. Hello, Rob. How do you do? Actually, it's not bad at all. It's good. You know, I started a new job. I like it very much. Hello, KB and Gray Fox and They Gone. I like it, but yeah, it's new, right? I recently kind of restarted my career. That's something I wasn't sure I even wanted to do until recently. But I'm in a good situation with nice people, and I want to do a really good job for them. So I'm doing extra. I'm trying to do extra work. I want to do well at this new job. But I also recognize that even though things are like pretty good right now, things are looking up. My brain has a hard time catching up with that. So I've had to live with this brain for quite some time now. So I kind of know how it works. And I recognize when I have to carefully monitor my mood and my mental state. And I am in that position now, so I've had to pump the brakes on a few things, including videos. So that's not the only thing, but I've just had to slow down on a few things and make sure that I'm staying in a reasonably good state of mind, because this is the kind of situation where it could easily go the other way. But it's not going to go the other way. I'm going to be fine. It's not going to go the other way because I'm going to be very careful and cautious with, with just how I handle things. But that does mean that I've had to slow down on a number of things, including doing videos. But I'm working on that. That should all even out at some point. I should get into a more established routine at the new job, and get back into kind of fold the video making routine into that, and we should get back to normal. But for the time being, I'm being cautious. Hello Nyquist, how do you do? I'm being cautious to just not overdo things. And believe me, I know when I'm close to overdoing things, and we're a little close to that. There's another thing. Hey, Peg Warmers, how do you do? Very nice to see you here. Always happy to see Peg Warmers. Mike Layton, how do you do? I didn't see you come in, but glad you're here. I'm not sure I said hello to Woodman, but if not, hello, Woodman. The other thing, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. The other thing, hey there, MCDJ ACDC. Hey, the gang's all here. The other thing that I've been running behind on is unboxing the stuff from the P.O. box. So I'm going to do it now. Normally I would do that as a separate video, and I kind of regret doing that, but I'm struggling to find the time to just sit down and do it. It actually takes kind of a lot of time to do that particular video, not so much in the editing, but in the actually just sitting down and doing it. And people have been very kind to send stuff to me. People have been very kind to send things to the P.O. box, and I don't want to ignore that. I want to show my appreciation for that. So I thought I would do it live. It's been a long time since I've done it live. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. We'll do it live. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, Rob Irizarry. Hello. Hello. How do you do? So I'm gonna open some stuff. And then we'll just see. I have the boxes here. I have the boxes. Yeah, and one envelope. I have cut the boxes open, but I haven't looked inside. Just in case there is stuff wrapped inside that I need to cut open, I have my sharp thing. Hello, Michael Mitchell. I don't think I said hello to you, but hello. How do you do? Hello, Primal Savage. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so we're gonna open that here in just a minute. We got a few things. So thank you for that. Hello, Robert Guthheim. Robert, I shouldn't try to pronounce people's full names. I'm from Oklahoma. I can't speak. Me no talk English good. Robert, how do you do? Hello, Clever Mello, how do you do? Thank you for being here. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah. I got like a letter here. I also blacked out the addresses on here, so I should not be showing people's home addresses on the screen. Hopefully not. Hello, Joe Bro and KB. Nice to see you here. Irony, it said, don't open with sharp objects. Yeah, it did see that, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Too late. Look, I'm a rebel. I don't follow the rules, man. This is just what they want you. This is how they keep you under control, right? This is how the man keeps you down. I've apparently already lost my mind. Hi everybody, hello, happy Tuesday. Before we get started, I did want to make sure that everybody understood that I know that I'm slowing down a bit on producing review videos. I apologize for that. There's a lot going on. It's really all good. It's all good stuff going on. There's nothing bad. It's all, in fact, really good. It's just that I've monitoring my mental state, and I'm trying not to push myself too much right now for out of caution. I do really like my idea for the next video. I do really like it. I know what the next review is going to be, and I think it's going to be a fun one. Will it be a popular one? I have no idea, but I think it'll be fun. It's not that difficult. I just got to do it. Anyway, I just want to make sure that everybody was aware of that. I know I missed some time, but I'm working on it. The other thing I wanted to know, and I mentioned it before, but for anybody who just got here, Timmer from Half the Battle, 10 years. 10 stinking years on the YouTube. Hey, now, don't see, Michael Mitchell, that is exactly the thing that could just that throws off my whole week. So one person says, it's Wednesday, not Tuesday. And then for the rest of the week, I'm a day off. That's just, it gets in the brain, and then, everything else falls out. Thank you, Matt. I very much appreciate it. My White Vegeta, nice to see you, White Vegeta. Thank you for being here. Joe runs with scissors. Yeah, you're the rebel. Rebel without a cause, running with scissors. I'm going to crack these in just a second. I just wanted to make sure that it reminded everybody. Let's see. That I think I've reminded everybody of everything. I think 10 years, Half the Battle. Timmer. New video today talking about his favorite events of the last 10 years. I was a part of some of those events. I'm honored to be a part of it. That was really awesome. Thank you, Timmer, if you ever see this, for including me. I just recorded a clip for his 10th anniversary video, so make sure you check that out when you have time. Hello, Sean Beckett. How do you do? Help him celebrate by watching his back catalog. That's a great way to celebrate. Sparkster says he'll still have fun with it after all. Look at the fun in my video. Yeah, see, I agree, Sparkster. I agree with that. I agree. I will make sure that everybody is informed as I have new information. As I'm able to get back into the routine, I will let you guys know what's coming. Let's see. There is a strong smell of Flex Seal over here. If I say anything silly, I blame the... Oh, okay. So, I guess peg warmers picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Josiah. Hello, Josiah, and thank you for the super chat. Josiah says, hit the like button. It's shaped like this. Just hit that button. But thank you very much. Everybody's been really kind. This is still my favorite part of the week. I know I had to skip a Tuesday live stream, and that's just a necessity sometime. But I always regret skipping it. I always wish that I could just do it anyway, because I feel better. I feel better after I do it. I feel better after spending some time with you guys. Michael runs around with a bayonet on a 1903 A3 combat rifle. If the safety's on, no worries. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You'll be fine. Anyway, I'm about to open these things. I just wanted to give everybody an opportunity to come in, get comfortable. Hello, Dave. Hello, Chew and Bubblegum. Nice to see you. Shout out to Joe Ricondo, who is a legitimate legend. Absolutely. The legend that is Joe Ricondo. Gray Fox sat here in silence for an hour. I'm so sorry. Oh no, it does look like I'm buffering here. My signal still says that it's good. My internet signal here is still good, but I did notice that YouTube buffered a little bit, so hopefully that's not going to be a problem. I don't think that's on my end. I think that's on their end. My end looks great. My signal is good, so hopefully we don't have too many pauses. Who to win in a fight between Doc and Lifeline? Doc would win. Lifeline. Well, see, Lifeline does the Aikido thing, right? So he'll like try to Aikido or whatever. But I just feel like Doc is the tougher guy. You know, if Doc can get one punch in, then that's out. That's it. Doc gets one punch in, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. See, Lifeline actually did fight, sort of. He did fight, sort of. Using magical Aikido powers. So that's a good question. I think that's the question that's been on everybody's mind. I think ever since the Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins movie came out, there's been a clamor for a Doc versus Lifeline movie, major Hollywood movie, resolving forever. It'd be kind of like that Batman versus Superman, but except it would be Doc versus Lifeline, but probably much more exciting, because you'd get some hospital scenes, because you know, a medical doctor, rescue. It'd be like, you remember that show ER? It would be like that show ER, but with a lot more fighting. That's how I see it. Hollywood, give me a call. I can work on this script. I think Doc would shoot him. But that could be. It could be like that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark where Indy just kind of pulls out a pistol and shoots the guy. It could, but that would be a very short movie. You got to drag it out. Hollywood, give me a call. I can work on this script. Just anyone from Hollywood wants to get this done, give me a call. We'll get it going. G.I. Joe Medic Division, Doc versus Lifeline. See, that's a great title. So, all right. I think. Hey, it's What's on Joe Mind. Also, check out What's on Joe Mind on Fridays. And Joe Colton was at Dragon Con, and I've seen a lot of Dragon Con photos, cosplay come out of there. So that looked like a lot of fun. I've never been to Dragon Con. I've never really had the time to go to Dragon Con when Dragon Con was going on. It just, I don't know. I've known a lot of people who have gone. I just haven't done it. I should. Like some year, if the timing works out, I should go. I should check it out. It's a big thing, you know. They got dragons, I hear. Otherwise, why would they name it that if there's not dragons? So who would win between Tomax and Zaymot? It would be difficult to not make that one a tie. Because if one knocks the other one out, then that guy gets knocked out, right? So like that would be very difficult to not make it a tie. That's the real question. That's the real question. Tomax versus Zaymot. How on earth do you not make that a tie? I'll have to think about that. I don't have a solution to that. This is a great pondering we got here. Okay, so I'm going to... we are getting caught up with the real important questions. Hello, Sean Beckett. Thanks for being here. We are getting caught up with the real important questions. But I do want to open these things that nice people have sent in. Oh yeah, no, there is So, yeah, that's a good point. Zaymot got the scar. Oh, thank you, Josiah. Hacksaw Ridge was a secret stretcher movie. Hey, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought. That I've never thought about that. Thank you, Josiah. That's give me something to think about. Really. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm trying not to get lost in thought here because I want to open these boxes. There was one other thing I wanted to say. First of all, thank you to everyone who sent stuff to the PO box, which is like all this stuff. I will say, however, if you're thinking of sending something to the P.O. box, hold off just a little bit. Just hold off for a little bit. I will still check the P.O. box. Oh, Lobotomax or Zemotabol. That's really funny. All right, What's on Joe Mind wins. What's on Joe Mind is the victor. So the P.O. box, I still will check it as much as I can. However, it's becoming more difficult to check because the location of the P.O. box was very convenient for where I used to live. It's less convenient for where I am now, but I can still do it. I can still make it out there, not a problem. But from where my office is now, it's actually super inconvenient. So I'm finding it more difficult to make it to the post office to check the P.O. box. So it's another one of those things where I'm gonna have to figure out like the routine. So my apologies. Thank you guys for sending stuff. But if you're gonna send something, I would suggest just holding off for a little bit until I figure out exactly how I'm going to regularly get around there and check it. And I don't want to miss anything, and I don't want to leave people's stuff in the box for a long time. But in the meantime, thank you to everyone who sent this stuff. Again, this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start opening these now. I'm going to start with this envelope, and this is a letter. And I should have checked on the inside because it has this person's address written there, and I don't want to put their address on screen. So, this is from Gary Watson. Thank you, Gary. Gary has sent a number of letters before. Thank you very much. Gary is in the UK. He's in England. Hey, Bart, how do you do? And Benny, nice to see you. And anybody else that I missed. I think everybody on the screen I've said hello to. I'm not sure if I said hello to Thane Woods, but hello. Thank you for being here. I got to read through this real quick to make sure there's nothing too personal here. Thank you, Matt Rubin. Can't you just move the P.O. box, or is it the only post office nearby? I could absolutely move the P.O. box, but it would be a different P.O. box number and address. And the one people are using now is what they're used to. So if anybody like looks at an old video, they would get the current P.O. box, and so I don't want that to cause any confusion. So that's why I haven't changed it. Because I don't want anybody sending something to the wrong address. So I think I'm going to keep the one that I have for now. Just keep it where it is. But so that if you know the P.O. box address, it won't change. You know, you don't have to learn a new one or figure out which one you should go to. It's not on you. It's on me. I've got to figure out how to make that work, and I will do so. Roberto says, regards from Nuevo Laredo, Mexico. Hello, Mexico from the United States. Thank you very much for being here. Nice to see you. Let me read this letter real quick from Gary. Because I don't want to read it out loud in case there's anything personal in here. Sometimes people do send me personal information. So let me see. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Now, one second. Almost done. Let's see. Now that is something I haven't noticed. Okay, so it's not too personal, but I'll give you the a précis of it. Gary watched my review of Spirit. Thank you. And Hasbro could have better represented Native Americans. Includes Airborne, who didn't look as Native American either. And he talks a little bit about Action Force in the UK and Europe. But then he has a mystery from the G.I. Joe movie. He says, during the Cobra attack on the Statue of Liberty, the Dreadnought Torch is seen being attacked by a blackbird near the end of the movie. The same blackbird is seen attacking a Cobra Viper. Who has the blackbird? I don't remember that. Hello, John Ulrich. Nice to see you. Thank you for this letter. I don't want to show the address. I do keep all of these letters. Thank you, Gary. I'm going to have to go back and look at because I don't remember that. I'll look at that for you, Gary. I'll get back to you on that. That means I'm going to have to watch the movie again. But I don't mind watching the intro. That's all right. But thank you, Gary. Thank you for the letter. And like I said, I keep all of the letters that are sent to me. I will keep them forever. I may be buried with them. So let's move on. So I got a couple of these flat packages. And both of these are from A. Sanford. So these came in a bit earlier. So these have been sitting for a while. Pegwarmer says, I think it's Freedom, but mispainted. That is probably it. I'll take a look at it. KB says, did you see about Byron? No, I didn't. I talked to Byron not that long ago, but then I hadn't heard from him for a little while. Hey, hold on to that thought. I want to get back to that. Let me open these real quick. This one has a letter. Hold on. Let me as before. Let me look at this letter. This is Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Thank you for the letter. Let me read real quick. Okay. Okay, cool. So apologize. Thank you for being patient. No, Andrew, you don't have to apologize for anything. This is great. I'll give the short version of it. He thanks me for the hard work to create so many videos and anchor the Joe community. Perfect evergreen entertainment, blending information and humor. Thank you very much. That's really, really nice. Previously been more of a Star Wars guy. That community is a little too much. I understand. And the Joe community seems to be more accepting and pleasant. I agree. Rekindled interest, even rescued some old figures. That's really cool. All the vehicles had already been given away, but that's cool that you have some of your old ones. That's really cool. In addition to our obvious charisma, just call me Mr. Charismatic. It talks a little about my lawyer backstory and apparently my front story too. So Well, I mean, I don't want to finish it because he actually does say what he sends here, what he sends, and I want it to be a surprise. I want it to be a surprise. So here it is. So this is what we got. Okay, so that means I know what this one is too. Hold on. So this is also from the same person. And Andrew is so nice. They named him twice. Okay, another letter. Hold on. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, well, you apologize for your handwriting in here too, but you really don't have to. This is totally fine. So yeah. Again, like you give away here what's in there. So I won't read this aloud, but I will say thank you, Andrew, and I will show everybody what this is and see. This is why I opened the outer packages but not the inner ones, and this one has tape. Remove that, and there we go. Now, more tape. More tape. I got it. Ain't nothing to worry about. There we go. That's why we have sharp objects. Oh, hey. Okay, cool. So, all right, first of all, this is issues 3 and 4 of the IDW Saturday Morning Adventures series. I've really enjoyed this series. This series is just fun, you know? And I have not read these issues yet, so I look forward to doing that. But it's just a fun series. And it's really a series that's geared toward fans of the animated series. I'm vibrating, Bart. I am a weirdo. So this is... but it's a really fun series, and it's really exactly in the tone of the animated series. So if you like the animated series, you should like these. Thank you very much for these, Andrew. And something that I also haven't read, at least not in its entirety, is the... okay, I almost missed issue number 2. But also, there is the Dark Horse series. The Dark Horse series. I'm trying to fan these out. Which I have never read in their entirety. I do know of this series, and I've at least looked at the first issue. And that first issue cover is a Frank Miller cover. But yeah, no, I've never actually read the series, and I'm all kinds of curious about it. My recollection is this was connected to G.I. Joe Extreme. For those of you who remember G.I. Joe Extreme. Yeah, weirdo is the new norm. Exactly. Yes. But this is the whole series. This is 1 through 4. And I did not have 1 through 4. This is an era of really of everything, of all of G.I. Joe, comic books, cartoons, toys, that it's a little bit of a blind spot for me. I don't know as much about it. So thank you for this. This will give me something to read, and I'm curious. I'm very curious about it. So thank you very much, Andrew. I will keep your letters. I appreciate them very much. I appreciate you very much. And thanks for the comic books. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Wasn't the Dark Horse series extreme? See, it says extreme. It says it's got to be extreme. It's got to be. It's from the 90s. Everything in the 90s was extreme. Everything, even extreme. If you had extreme in the 90s, it had to be even more extreme. It had to be extreme, like just with an X at the beginning. Need G.I. Joe Extreme characters in Classified. You keep on dreaming. You know, you got to hold on to those dreams. You got to hold on to those hopes and dreams against all odds. You know, I'm sure Emily and Lenny have pen to paper right now, working on those G.I. Joe Extreme Classified figures. You know, Someday it's got to happen. So the next box that I will open is this one, which I did open with a sharp object because they're not the boss of me. They're not the boss of me. This is from not marked on front. It's not marked on the front. But we have a letter. Let me read it real quick. I'm trying to do like hold music. Got a good artist for each of the 4 covers. Yeah, and like this is like Frank Miller's pretty legendary. All right, so let's see. Oh, it says I can read it aloud if I wish. Okay, then I will. So this one should be, hello from JoeFan84. Hello, JoeFan84. I haven't seen JoeFan84 in here. Hello, John Carling, though. Nice to see you, sir. Nice to see you there. Hello, Straka Zulu, and everybody else who snuck in, RTD1, and anybody else. Hello, Stonegate Creations. Thank you for being here. Okay, here we go. But I haven't seen JoeFan84 in here. But hopefully JoeFan84, comes by. Okay. Writing this letter to you just after watching your live stream introducing your character Burnout. What a great character. Very relatable as well. Yes, maybe too relatable. I hope you can read my handwriting. Look, don't worry about your handwriting. I can read this. It's no problem. Let's see. Hope you have your glasses on. I do have my glasses on. Enjoy your videos very much. Like how you say what you like and dislike about the items you're reviewing. My son enjoys watching as well. Well, thanks. Thank you for watching. He says we had good toys back then. I agree. Yeah, he says I tend to agree after I just also said I agree. But I just read that part. I like how you review things objectively. Sorry it took so long to send you the bow to replace the... Oh, okay. So, once again, spoiling what's in the box. But that's okay. That's the bow for the Storm Shadow. I hope you... I sure hope these aren't reproduction. I was at a toy shop, and I'd like to get extra loose G.I. Joe weapons. Me too. That's a good idea. Bought some extras and saw mine isn't broken. I'm a collector of modern Joes, but there isn't a modern version of the character. I get the original. Mostly the reason why I get loose weapon packs, because every now and then one I get is missing something. Yeah, I understand that. I watch reviews to make sure it looks original as possible. I include a few extra Storm Shadow parts as well, as I recall. As I really don't need them. Maybe you can use them. It would be. I would be careful with the nunchucks. They feel weak. They'll look at my age. Sometimes you have to live with weak nunchucks. My real name is Josh or Joshua. Hi, Josh. I go by either. The codename I gave myself as a kid was Longshot. That's not. I like it. I like it. I was a sniper and best friends with Lowlight. So, Lowlight, Longshot, best buds. Lowlight was my favorite character. Lowlight's really. That's a good one. That's a good one. Please don't. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the part I'm not supposed to read. Okay. Okay, alright, that's fair. So, there was a paragraph. See, this is why I check in advance. There was a paragraph he didn't want read aloud. So for that reason, shout out to Mr. S. Mr. S. Shout out to you. So the bottom part says, thank you for watching, for your hard work and letting me see what a figure is supposed to look like, and be complete. I was unsure if I wanted a 1991 tracker with his raft, but after watching the review, I decided to get with an uncut card back. Thanks again from JoeFan84, aka Longshot, aka Josh, and Mr. S. So thank you for this. So now I know what this is. Yeah, so, I did a review of Storm Shadow a long time ago. Let me make sure I haven't lost anything. We're good. We're good. And my bow for Storm Shadow is broken. And I've just never replaced it. There are a lot... when I was in the early stages of collecting, when I was like first starting out, I didn't pay very much attention to the condition of the figures and vehicles. I figured, this is inexpensive, right? This is cheap. I'll just get this one. And then somewhere down the road, I'll get a better one. Or I'll get one that's not broken. And then often down the road, I never did. But this is one of them. This is one of them that I did not... I never did replace. I still have my guy with a broken... But that does not look like a reproduction to me. The reproduction bows often have thicker bowstrings. So that looks, at least at first glance, to be authentic. And these accessories are so tiny, even with my glasses, they're hard to see. So there is the nunchucks, the weak nunchucks, and I'm not going to bend them, but like to put them in the backpack, they often have to be bent. The ones that I have are like bent to be put in the backpack, and the two swords. So that is awesome. Thank you, JoeFan84, aka Josh, aka Longshot, and Mr. X, wink wink. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am going to carefully put these very tiny objects back in the bag and not lose them, and then put that back in the plastic thing to not lose them. And then when I'm done here, I will put this with my Storm Shadow. That's really nice. Thank you very much. That's very, very nice. Everybody has just been very generous, and I really appreciate it. So, the next one is from Joe Ricondo. That's right! Joe Ricondo, who you may recall from the live chat right here. So thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. I did cut out part of the label here, but his label has some Cobra Commanders and a Cobra emblem on here. That was really cool. I just didn't want to show the world your home address, so I cut that part out for your safety. But let's see. Let's see what we got. We got... I have no idea. We have some bubble wrap. I can never have too much bubble wrap. You never know when you're going to need that stuff. We have a letter. We have a letter. I do not want to knock this stuff off the table. That would be a bummer. This says HCC788. I think that's me. Let's. Hello, Teddy. Nice to see you there. Okay, so let me read through this as I usually do. Okay, so yeah, okay, so like this seems okay. I think this is safe, and it says here in all caps, I do not care if you use or say my name. So I will say your name, Joe Ricondo Rondo. Joe Ricondo Rondo. Thank you very much, sir. This says, hello HCC788. Hello. Wanted to send a small token of my appreciation to your channel. I found you about 6 years ago. Wow, you have been around for a while. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Searching for videos about G.I. Joe toys. I was one of those guys who dug out their old toys and wanted to clean them up and see what I had left from years of storage after discovering that many of the old toy lines were still alive through YouTube channels and Facebook groups. I was totally ready to jump back into collecting 7 years later, and an awesome wife who let me have a small spare bedroom in the house. That is awesome. My collection has grown and grown. I always look forward to your live chat on Tuesdays and can't make it most of the time, but I listen to it every Wednesday while driving my garbage truck. Hope to make it to JoeCon someday and personally shake your hand. That would be awesome. I would love to shake your hand. That would be cool. Let's see. I consider you to be one of the top YouTube channels and most definitely one of the most informative. Keep up all the hard work and stay healthy. Many thanks sincerely, Joe Rondo. Thank you very much, Joe. That's nice. That is very nice. I really appreciate that. I hope you can make it to JoeCon. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. I hope to shake your hand someday myself. Now, without further ado, let's see what this is. This is... Oh, look at this. That's stickers. Oh, these are great. These are great. Look at the like. I don't. These are. Yeah, this is like classified stuff. So this is. Hold on. Oh yeah, we got multiple sheets. We got a Joe sheet and a Cobra sheet. And like that's so cool. So I've got these. I'm gonna peel one off real quick. So look. I've got one to match my tattoo on my forearm, and then I pull the Cobra one there, and then like there. Now I've got one to match the tattoo on my upper. See, it works out perfectly. I planned it this way. That's cool. I'm gonna sticker everything. These are great. And we've got what's this? Damn good beef jerky teriyaki. That sounds great. That sounds great. Normally I would open this and eat it on live camera here, but I actually just had dinner and I'm not hungry. But I do love me some beef jerky, so dig that. I may wait until I need to be as angry as that bull. Because I assume, I believe everything that's on packaging. So I assume this makes me angry like bull. Let's see. We got. Okay, so these. All right, this is from a toy line that I'm not as familiar with, but I have seen these before. I've been sent some others of these. I need to put them all together because it's a very, very intriguing toy line. This is FD0 mech piloted by Churro, and it's like a robot. It's like a large robot dog, and it's a small robot dog. So it's obviously the final faction. So look, you guys had a chance, in the penultimate faction, but now we're off to the final faction now, and this is the very last one. You're not getting a faction after this. Hey, it's Green Yeti. Nice to see you. Wow, we haven't seen Green Yeti in quite some time. How do you do? Thank you, Green Yeti, and it's really nice to see you. It's really nice to see you. This isn't sticking to my arm hair very well, but I'm sticking it to my laptop right now. Yeah, nice to see you, Green Yeti. It really legitimately is. Here is the Night Creeper. The Night Creeper. I still have not actually handled this figure, and it's one of the most intriguing figures from the movie line. There were several movie lines. Yes, thank you, Josiah, for the super chat, and don't forget What's on Joe Mind Friday nights. If you subscribe to What's on Joe Mind, then you won't miss it. If you hit that little bell thing, then it'll give you a reminder. Green Yeti is 17 now. Wow, the time flies. The time just flies. You're going to be an adult soon. Get a job, man. Start taking care of yourself. I don't know why I did that. But congratulations. Congratulations on being 17. It's really nice to see you. That's really cool. That's really cool. Thank you for the Night Creeper. And let's see, what do we got here? Oh, now this is another thing that I have seen but I didn't have. It's like a mini. This is the Jada toys, right? Not that I can. Yeah. It's a Jada toys, but I've not seen any of these. Like, I was aware of them, but none of my local retailers had any of these. That's so cool. That is so cool. That's a really nice looking mini vamp. This one, see, that's another one. I really want to open it up, and I really want to just see it. I want to like have it in hand to see how it, like, what the quality feels like. Hey, it's Diana Davis. Well, yes, absolutely. There's your. Now, admittedly, it's a small Duke, but a Duke nonetheless. It's the Dukester. Well, that's not there. Where's my camera? There we go. Why do I keep saying and also? That's redundant. Yes, the joys of aging. I know all about it, Green Yeti. I could write a book. Lastly, the construction set of the Cobra Ferret with Storm Shadow. This is one that I may assemble live. I did the Hiss Tank. Where is it? I did the Hiss Tank live. These things are quite delicate. They're quite delicate. So thank you for this. Thank you, Joe, and thank you for watching for such a long time. That's very, very nice. I really appreciate it, and thank you for the care package. That's really awesome. So I shall now move to the final box, which I almost dropped on the floor. This is from Thompson. Thank you, Thompson. All Dukes are beautiful. Yes, all Dukes are beautiful on the inside. All right, it's a letter from James Thompson. Yes, I'm James Thompson. I know who you are. Thank you. It says, thank you for your continued content. Hope you enjoy this. Do a review of this game, and I may get you the expansion releasing this fall. Yeah, well, now I know what it is. See, this is interesting. Yeah, see, this is why... there are lots of reasons why I love you guys, but, this is something that I may not have gotten for myself. This is the deck building game. This is at JoeFest. The artist, oh my god, I'm blanking on the artist's name. Anyway, this was featured in a panel at JoeFest. Wow, my brain no work. But this is there's the back. I've been extremely curious about this. I saw that it came out, but it's one of those things that I'd like to get, but I would have a hard time, spending the money on it and getting it myself. But here we go. This is it's really intriguing. I like that. It makes a little rainbow snake. It's a rainbow cobra. That's cool. So that's everything. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for doing this. I apologize for doing this as part of the live stream instead of a separate video. But I wanted to make sure that I did it. I wanted to make sure that I got this in front of Robert Atkins. Thank you very much. I am very aware of who Robert Atkins is. I've seen Robert Atkins' panel multiple times, and just sitting here in front of you at almost 8 o'clock p.m. local time on a Tuesday night, the name fell out of my brain. Lots of things fall out of my brain. Josiah said KB had Byron news. Yes, I wanted, now that I've done with that, I wanted to come back to that because... KB, what's up with Byron? I've been kind of out of the loop on everything, so I'm not sure what's going on with Byron. I hope he's all right. We talk fairly frequently, but I hadn't heard from him for a little while. We had exchanged a couple text messages a little while back, but then I don't know. I didn't hear from him for a while. I don't hear from him all the time, so I assume that he's all right. I hope he's all right. He's had some medical issues in the past, so hopefully he's doing okay. Hey, it's Gaz. Hello, Gaz. Nice to see you there. Yeah, Byron's been a minute. Yeah, Green Yeti. Yeah, you should remember that. Yeah, Byron was the other mod back then. Video posted a day or two ago. He's in the hospital. Ah, dang. Okay. Now, thank you for letting me know. I'll send him a text as soon as we're done here, and make sure he's all right. I appreciate that. It seems fine, but hopefully a routine procedure. Yeah, I hope so. He has had a few health issues in previous years, and hopefully he's fine. I apologize for being out of the loop. That's something that I would want. Normally, I would have been on top of, but I will reach out to him. Thank you, KB. I appreciate that very much. I do. And so Byron, even though you probably won't see this right now, maybe at some point you will. You can get well soon, and I'll be talking to you. I will be talking to you very soon. So we have done much this evening. This has been a pretty busy evening, but pretty good. Thank you to everyone who sent stuff to the PO box. We have a few minutes left. By my clock here, we have 8 minutes left. I thank you, KB. I'll pull that up actually also as soon as we're done here. Man, I have been out of the loop. I just truly have. The Killer Weezer says sorry for being late. It's okay, but I hope you brought ice cream for everyone. So get well soon, Byron. But I'll be talking to him as soon as we're done here. I want to make sure before we wrap up that I go back and remind everybody of all the stuff that I said earlier for anybody who wasn't here. Oh, where's Rob Vegas? Hello, Rob Vegas. I don't think I saw you come in. Oh, he just got here too. Wow, everybody showed up. Everybody showed up for the tail end of the show. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay because I'm doing the recap. You're just in time for the recap. So recap number 1. Yeah, Rob, it's apparently the Killer Weezer has ice cream for all of us, right? Right? Reminder number 1. I know I've been slow with getting video reviews done. Lots going on. I'm monitoring my mental state and my mental health very closely, so I am slowing some things down because of the new job. I'm really committed to the new job, trying to do a good job there. But I just have to be careful right now. I'm looking forward to, in the near future, of getting back into the routine of making weekly review videos. But it's just something that I have to be careful about. But thank you for your patience. So hello JLS Comics, nice to see you there. Thanks for being here for the recap. We're recapping. I'm recapping. I'm in the midst of recapping. But I'll do my best to get videos out as soon as possible. I do have the next review video idea. I know what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a fun one. So I'll work on that as much as I can as soon as I can. Reminder number 2, Timmer from Half the Battle, celebrating 10 years of his show. That's crazy. That's insane. You know what I've done for 10 years straight? Nothing. Not a thing have I done for 10 years straight. And here Timmer is doing 10 years of his show Half the Battle. So today he posted a video of some of his favorite moments. Some of those involved me, and I enjoyed a lot of that. That was a lot of fun for me as well. I also recorded a clip for him for his 10th anniversary show. So hopefully, if I make the cut, I'll be in there. But congratulations to Timmer on 10 freaking years, man. Yeah, congrats to Timmer. That's a huge achievement. That's a huge achievement. Congratulations, Timmer, and make sure you check out his video today and his 10th anniversary video coming up. And I think those were most of the reminders, What's on Joe Mind every Friday. Don't forget What's on Joe Mind. Byron, get well soon. I will reach out to you. I'll shoot you a text as soon as I'm done here. I apologize. I've been kind of out of the loop. Been behind on watching videos, so I didn't see that you were under the weather. But Byron, I will reach out to you. Hope you're all right. And that's all I got. That's like the brain is empty now. I got nothing left up there. I can't even remember my name. I can't even remember how to read. I see symbols on the screen right now. I have no idea what they mean. Perhaps they are a language of some kind. Perhaps they represent sounds and groups of sounds that can be formed into words that will make sense and convey information between you and me. But I don't know. It's all been flushed. It's all flushed out. I know nothing. I got nothing else. Nothing else. But thank you to everyone who sent stuff to the P.O. Box. I will say, if you're thinking of sending something to the P.O. Box, hold off for a little bit until I can also work that into my routine. Thank you, the Killer Weezer. Here, a spoonful of ice cream for everyone! Yay! See, that's how you do it. That's how you make everybody happy that you're here, even though you're late. That's how you... Well done, sir. Well done. But yeah, hold off on sending anything to the P.O. Box for a little while until I can get back into the routine of checking the P.O. Box. That shouldn't be a problem. I'll work on that. I'll work on... Hey, WWJD85, nice to see you. How do you do? And thank you, Lester. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if anybody popped into the live chat and I didn't say hello. I said hello to everybody that I saw in there. But if I missed you, hello. And goodbye, because we're 2 minutes till the end of the show. And it's a good thing because my voice is starting to go out. It's, if I skip a live stream, I'm just like, it's I completely get out of practice, right? Now my voice can't hardly even take doing an hour of this. I gotta stay in practice, man. And thank you, Green Yeti. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping in and say hello. I hope you can come by more often. And Bart likes his ice cream in a milkshake with whiskey. That would be, yeah, that'd spice it up a little bit. Classified Mindbender version 2 to fire missiles. Why don't we have spring firing missiles in the classified series? The figures are big enough. The figures are now big enough that the spring firing missiles would not be oversized for the figure. You could do it in like normal size, in scale. So, and again, just like the G.I. Joe Extreme classified figures, I'm sure the Hasbro brand team is right on that. There's that burgeoning 90s G.I. Joe market that they got to get their hands on now. They got to get some of that 90s money. I say it's the 90s kids. They're now growing up to have disposable income and getting nostalgic for their toys. So you gotta tap that market. You gotta fire a spring-loaded missile at that market. I thank you, Green Yeti, and it genuinely has been really nice to see you in here. That's really cool. Okay, so it is 8 o'clock local time by my clock, so I will wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for being here. As far as I know, I should be doing this next week. As far as I know, nothing should interfere, so look forward to seeing everybody next week. And I will get a video review done as soon as I can. So thank you, everyone. I will say good night, and I will see you next time. Good night, everybody.